could put in. What I'm doing now is I'm using the same colour shaper, but I'm using it in the corner. Can you see that on there? Look? And what that does, working in the direction of the hair, it's again another way of creating an effect. And I think you can see that happening. So just do this bit up here. I've done that over there so you can see how it's looking. Now it does take time to do this. If you're in a hurry, then don't bother. But it makes all the difference if you follow the techniques I show you. Looks great, doesn't it? Down here, we're nearly there. Great. Now I'm going to add another application of this, but the thing is now we're going to put a little bit more strength into it. So here we want to make parts of this hair a little stronger than others. Let me show you the obvious bit, which is here, and then some other areas as well. It's quite dark around this area, and we could be putting a darker colour on this in a tick or two. But we want to prepare the way. So what we're doing is creating a tone. At the moment, you see, if we haven't showed you that, we've got a flat doggy. We don't want a flat doggy. We want one that's got a bit of roundness to him. And this is what happens when we start putting this in. You see, that's made a difference. But what would also make a difference is this. Now, you haven't seen this yet, folks. It's the Ivory. Now, the Ivory does the opposite. This gives us the lighter effects. Again, working in the direction of the fur. Got it? Now up here there's a lot more light, so let's just put a little bit in here. Ivory is a good colour, brilliant colour. In fact, it gives it in nearly every picture. Bit of light around there. Look at the difference that's made there. We also just a little bit in here. And the other colour, which I'm going to show you, is this one. This is 283. 283 is a brilliant match to the 187. It's a darker version really of it, but it's great. Now I'm doing this first because really this needs to be quite dark, this area, but not as dark all the way through. I'm just checking some references I've got here, make sure I'm doing it right. Now that comes up in there, so that actually now greys out as we come up, and you can see the roundness beginning to work, and that also comes down here on top of that area of ochre which I've put in. So that means we've got a light bit in the middle. I mean, we don't want a line coming, so what we do, everything is graded. You'll see that with anything we do, we grade it. Now coming out from here, in a minute I'm going to make this very dark, and what will happen then, that will make this even nicer looking. It's got a little bit more strength around here, and then out into here. And this can go on top of the grey because we're going to be putting something really dark on there. You see how it's working, folks? Great fun. If you haven't done pastel pencils before, this will hook you. So a little bit on the edge. That's what I'm looking for, that edge. That will play a crucial role later on now. A little bit more ivory, just to make it just a little bit lighter there. And another colour, which I've got here, is the orange. And a little bit of orange, just a spot or two, just to put a little bit of interest. And I should be using this in different places. There we are. Isn't that great? Now, I pulled back again because I have a danger when I do this from close-up. I'll end up doing this bit up here. You won't see it, so I'll pull back again. But I wanted you to see that in close-up and how this actually starts to come together. There you go, and it looks better, doesn't it, now than it did before? Now, do you do this again? Yes, you do. Lightly, because once again, it's a nice idea to put this just give you a little bit of softness to the fur as well.